Another day at the river, paddling his canoe. Aloy Barinada making a trip into the creeks to feed his family. Catching enough fish to feed on is a gamble these days. Aloy started fishing at the age of 7 with his father, and that's been his only occupation and source of income. It was profitable business being a fisherman here before oil spills began more than 50 years ago. The pollution means nothing else grows here. The fish in the waters are stunted and scarce. So after several hours of casting his net, Barinada could only catch 2 stunted fish and 2 crabs. It's not enough to feed his family of 6, let alone trade for profit.
Now I suffer a lot. My children they cannot go to school. Many of them die down because before the oil spill, now the fishing, now through the fishing, my children and they go to school. But now my children, they have nothing to do.
If you go to the...
There are many more whose livelihood hangs in a balance due to the pollution here. 52-year-old Christian Lekova had a thriving aquaculture business selling fish from his fish ponds. Today the ponds are filled with mud, covered by a shiny layer of oil. His livelihood's been cut short, and he neither has the resources nor the knowledge to start something new. He only wants to see a speedy cleanup so he could start rebuilding his life afresh.
They should own up, they should pay up, and they should clean up. And if they did not clean up, our life will be deteriorating day and night. But if they clean up, everybody can, go to the sea and get something. Even though if you get fish from here, people refuse to buy because from a polluted area.
Oil giant Shell, blamed for the spill, claims only 4,000 barrels of oil was spilled. But a survey by Amnesty International estimates as much as 300,000 barrels could have been spilled here. A landmark report by UNEP says it could take as long as 30 years to fully restore the polluted environment in Ogoniland. 11,000 members of the community in Ogoniland have sued Shell for jeopardizing their livelihood. Only a few got compensated, and many more, like Christian, are still demanding compensation. He's angry that a cleanup exercise launched in 2016 has failed to kick off. The cleanup of Ogoniland is supposed to be the most extensive environmental restoration exercise undertaken ever. The initial phase was meant to last for 5 years, and it would cost $1 billion. Oil giant Shell and Nigerian government agreed to pay for it, but more than a year on, there's nothing to show for the exercise. We understand Shell only released $10 million instead of $200 million it agreed on annual basis. Kelechi, Emekalam, CGTN, Nigeria.